These symptoms of aging that should come at the age after 70, they start coming very early because the kind of pollution, the kind of cities we are living, we are going so away from nature. But there is also a trick that has been mentioned in Ayurveda, that is, hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor, and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about aging, and I know this aging is this kind of word that everybody is fear of. Nobody wants to get age, and whenever we talk about aging, most of the people say like, don't talk about this topic, we don't want to hear about this topic, and we don't want to listen, we never want to age, we always want to remain young. But the truth of life is like this, we all go through aging. It's no matter whoever is young now, whoever is child now, the time will come that he will start aging. So it's better, like, rather than avoiding aging, like we will never get age, just old age happen to some other people, it will not happen to us. Rather creating these kind of concepts in our mind like aging will never happen to us, it's better we just face it and we accept it. Yes, the day will come that we will start aging, and it's better that we start preparing towards that when even we are young or even we are going through this aging process. So let's see how Ayurveda can help you to go through this process very easily. As we know, the purpose why Ayurveda has been created by our ancient sages, so that a person or a human being can live long life and happy life and healthy life. So let's see how we can remove the fear from our life of getting aged by accepting various traditional methods of Ayurveda that are not so difficult. It is very simple lifestyle changes that we can do in our day-to-day life and can make ourselves healthy, happy and long living for a long time. So let's start with it. As we all know, we are all blessed with human life, and according to Ayurveda, human life is divided into 3 stages from Ayurveda point of view. So first stage is known as Balyavastha. Balyavastha means, Balya means child. When you will be at the age of child. So this stage lasts from the time the ovum and sperm get fertilized to the 16 years of age. So this whole lifespan is known as Balyavastha or your childhood. So when I am doing these divisions, I am not giving these divisions according to yoga point of view or some spiritual point of view. I am giving these divisions according to health point of view. After that is Madhyamavastha. Madhyamavastha means your youth and after post-youth life, little bit post-youth life. So this time period lies between 16 to 60 years or 16 to 70 years. After 70 years, according to Ayurveda point of view, it is been said that is Jeernavastha or the Vriddhavastha. That means old age. After 70 years in Ayurveda, it has been considered like in a lifespan of human being, the old age will start. So why they started dividing everything into these 3 stages? Let's try to understand it. When a person is child, that means he is growing, the kind of food he is eating, the kind of atmosphere he is growing up, the kind of people he is surrounded by, these kind of patterns will be built in his psychology and physiology and in his behavior, his way of thinking it's all that's why in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given to first 16 years of the child's age. Also you must have heard that in Ayurveda there are mentioned the 16 sanskaras, that is Shodash sanskar means 16 kind of sanskars that are very important and they are part of these first 16 years of a child's life. These are specific kind of rituals which are done to the child for its well-being. So that is different kind of science, I will talk about it sometime later. But now we will focus on old age. So after in these 16 years he will nourish himself. after 16 to 60 years, if he has nourished himself enough, and he will become youth. And if he started working on himself, like if he start adopting yoga or a certain kind of lifestyle when he is in the making of his life, if he start working on himself, so definitely he will achieve something and he will do something in his life. After that, once he reached 70 years of age, after that degeneration start. That is also known as aging or old age, from which people are very scared of. But there is also a trick that has been mentioned in Ayurveda, that is, if whether it is timely aging or untimely aging, whether you are aging at after 70 or you are getting aged before 70, I mean 50, 60. So it is very, very important that we pay attention to this point, because these days the world is like this. More and more people are more focusing towards outwards, towards comforts, towards many unpleasant situations sometimes people face, and they just lose hope in their life, and they start feeling depressed, they start feeling aged, they start looking ugly. These symptoms of aging that should come at the age after 70, they start coming very early, because the kind of pollution, the kind of cities we are living, we are going so away from nature. We are spending time in cubicles, we are not giving ourselves, we are not exposing ourselves to nature. So all these things makes a lot of difference. And as industrial development is increasing, so that also creating a lot of stress, pressure or on, especially in jobs, and many other kind of problems are there, like relationship problems, family problems, job problems, work problems, environment problems. So many issues are there. So most of the times what is happening, like most of the people are feeling these aging symptoms much early, which they should feel after 70. And even, you believe me or not, there are certain people which I have met in my life, they don't feel any aging even at the age of 85 or 90. So that's why I thought it is very, very important to make people aware about this thing and create a video to regarding this, and how we can live consciously, and what are the lifestyles that we can adopt in our daily day-to-day life, and we can live young throughout. Maybe our body will age, of course there is natural aging process. It should be timely aging, it should not be untimely aging. So regarding this, let's see how Ayurveda can help us in our day-to-day life, and how we can use Ayurveda's approach to maintain your body, mind and emotions. In short, we need not to have any fear from aging, but yes, there are certain lifestyles and certain do's and don'ts that we need to do if we want to live longer and live healthy. So what are these do's and don'ts? These are not some big thing, it is very simple. So first thing regarding this comes diet. So in Ayurveda, a lot of focus has been given on diet, because as we know, Ayurveda has been derived from Atharva Veda, which is more focused on normal humans, human health, while yoga is more focused regarding yogis, and their diet is also according to yoga, that is different thing. But Ayurveda, that is more focused on normal diet and how you can keep your body healthy for long. So many times people ask me these questions, whether we need to eat garlic, because in yoga garlic is prohibited because it's more of tamasic food, but Ayurveda supports garlic. So yes, there are things like this, because Ayurveda is more focused towards body, towards health, and yoga definitely it focused towards health, but at the same time it is more focused towards self, the inner consciousness, the higher self. So it is completely a person's choice what he want to choose. But you can apply this trick, you can apply the good parts of yoga into it, not very intense practices in which you need to leave garlic and all these things. And good part of Ayurveda, that is, you can use little bit of garlic, but you should not eat meat, you can avoid meat. So these kind of things you can mix and match, and you can make your life balanced. But that doesn't mean those people who doesn't eat garlic, they start eating garlic in abundance. In Ayurveda, recommend eating garlic is good, but as a medicine, not as a food. So little bit of it. Medicine means quantity will always be less. It should not be like this bulk of garlic you start eating. So that would not be good for health. neither from yoga perspective, neither from Ayurveda perspective. So it is very important to keep these things into mind whenever you making choices. So what are those changes which you can make in your diet to delay aging? Those changes are: add fruits to your diet, add sprouts to your diet, and always try to have freshly cooked meals. In my videos most of the times I say don't eat food which is preserved for long. Try to prepare every meal fresh and try to consume that meal within 3 hours of cooking, because after that it starts losing its nutritious value. So it becomes very important that you start having food, fresh organic food and freshly cooked food, because it is highly nourishing. It also delays aging. So that is very important point. And at the same time, when you are having dinner, don't shift your dinners to very late at night, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You try to have meals by 7 or 8 o'clock or 8:30. After that your digestive fire start going down. So it is not so good to have food very late at night, because it's very difficult to digest food then. And when whole of your energy is going for the digestion of food, definitely there is no energy left for the repair of the body, and that's why degeneration starts. And already if the process, if your body is going through aging process, so this degeneration happens more rapidly. So you can reduce its rate by try having your food timely. In addition to that, you can avoid smoking, because as we all know, smoking is it causes degenerative changes, so I need not to speak about it. In addition to that, you need to give minimum half hour or 20 minutes in your life to do exercise. Exercise is extremely important to keep yourself young and healthy, because it enhances circulation, as we all know. It keeps your cardiac system healthy, it keeps your sweat glands active. So in short, exercise is extremely important to make yourself healthy for long and to delay aging. So if somebody is not doing any exercise, simple movements, or you just write down to us, we will guide you how you can do the simple steps of exercises that will not be so harsh on your body, and they are very gentle to do it. Very simple practices are there that you can do in your day-to-day life. You please write down to us, we will guide to you, because right now the video is about aging, so about exercise I cannot tell much, but yes, you write down to us, we will guide you how you can do it. At the same time, if you are doing exercise even in your old age, you need to take one precaution, that you need not to do exercise in excessive, that is excess of vyayam or excessive exercise. That will also enhance the vata dosh in your body, which is the vata phase already going in your life. Vata phase means degeneration is already happening. So when you do a lot of exercise, like indulging so much into exercise, that will also cause vata aggravation in your body, and that cause degeneration. So it is very important that you need to do exercise, but mild, not very vigorous. Like if you are new starter to exercise, if you have never done exercise in your life, then start in slow pace. Don't overexert yourself. That would not be good for health. Rather, it will cause degeneration rather than slowing down the aging. In addition to that, take out some time, half an hour during your whole day, to go for a walk in a park or in a nature, or with trees, with flowers, with plants. Like spend more time with nature. It will nourish you internally. So it is very important. If you develop this habit, it is very beneficial and it is very nourishing and very calming. At the same time, in India there is a lot of philosophy to search about, to focus on oneself, that is devotion, that is spirituality. It helps to a lot. And if you are new to some spiritual practices or yoga, or you have no idea, so I can guide you. Either you can listen to Isha talks, they are very beneficial to make your health positive, and or you can do inner engineering. It is very beneficial. That is practice that is given by Isha Foundation. You can make use of it. It is very beneficial practice, that is Shambhavi Mahamudra. It is very beneficial practice, and you can adopt this practice. And you can, the good thing about this practice is you can choose this practice in any stage of your life, not to very children obviously, but other people. Everybody can do this practice. Especially aging and middle age people, anybody or youth, Anybody can do this practice. It is very beneficial practice, and it is very rejuvenating, and it will keep your neurons very healthy, and it will not let you get depressed. So, it is very important that you can start doing this practice, very beneficial. And if you do not know anything about it, you please write down to us. We will guide you how you can do it, what is the process, and where you can learn and what you can do. Because at least you will go out of your stress and anxiety, and these anxiety and stress, it's just like just degenerating our body like anything. We all know it is not something new I am saying that people are not aware of, but these stress and anxiety, these are not so good for the health. So, at least you will come out of this your stress and anxiety with this inner engineering. So, I recommend you can do this inner engineering. It is very beneficial for health and especially for our psychological structure. In addition to that, you need to try to have more and more your daily regime more and more according to Ayurveda, more, at least not totally according to Ayurveda, but near Ayurveda. So, how you can do it? There is a video about daily regime. You can click on that video link and you can see like what is the daily regime according to Ayurveda and how it can help you. In addition to that, you need to use seasonal fruits in your diet and seasonal vegetables in your diet, because nature knows best what is suited for you in which season. So, try to have that food which nature grows naturally in a specific season rather than off season fruits and off season vegetables. I know few people have some certain favorite fruits. For example, mango is somebody's favorite fruit. So, even they want to have this fruit off season. So, that is not so good for health. Try to have that fruit in a specific season. In addition to that, there is another technique that is called body abhyanga or body massage. So, there is a video link. We have created special video regarding abhyanga. This is a natural Ayurveda procedure which you can adopt in your life and delay your aging, because it makes your skin very healthy and nourishing. So, it is very simple technique and it is very relaxing technique. So, in this you need not to spend anything, you need not to pay money in various costly spas, you just need to learn how to do it and you can do it by yourself. In addition to that, it is very important, that is a sign of aging, that teeth started coming out or teeth started weak. So, it is very important from the very early age you start paying attention towards your teeth and how you can make your teeth better and healthy with the help of Ayurveda. Regarding this also we have created a video, there is a link below, how to take care of your teeth so that they will remain healthy for long. So, you can watch this video and make use of this video for your healthy teeth. In addition to that, there are certain things which you can do that in diet, like you immediately after having food don't drink a glass of water. If you want to have water, if you feel thirsty after food, wait for 40 minutes and after that you drink the glass of water, so that it will not slow down your digestive fire and food will be fully digested. It is very important tip. In addition to that, bear all your natural suppressible urges like anger, anxiety, don't express it, like try to bear it, like to control it, try to be conscious about it, so that it will just dissolve in your personality, it will not become your habit. So, it is very important that you focus on these suppressible urges. At the same time, there are non-suppressible suppressible urges like urination, going to stool or potty. So, these kind of things you need to not hold for long, because these are the things, if defecation need to be done, it should be done. Whenever you feel like this kind of urge, you just go to the bathrooms and just get free out of it. At the same time, burps. Some people don't take burps because they think it's no social manners to take burp. Definitely you need not to take on somebody's face. That is definitely not so good, but just like here you can do burp separately in the corner, but don't stop it, like you put some kind of hand on your mouth and this way you can do burp. Then I don't think anybody will have any problem, because in Ayurveda it's a lot of importance has been given not to stop these natural urges. In addition to that, sneezing, if you feel like sneezing, don't just hold nose like you don't want to sneeze, rather use some handkerchief on your face or some mask so that you can sneeze normally. But definitely it is not good to sneeze in front of somebody's face, that is definitely not so good thing to do. Just go to the corner and then sneeze, or always keep a handkerchief with you and then sneeze. So it is very important. In addition to that, it is very important that you should have proper sleep, because sleep is that time in which your body repairs. I know most of the people heard saying like, I just sleep for 2 hours and I feel very fresh. I sleep for 3 hours and I feel very fresh. Yes, for those enlightened beings who sleep for only 2-3 hours, for them, because they don't need much sleep, because their rejuvenation is happening from within. But other all normal people who are even doing yoga, for them proper rest is needed, because this is the sleep time when your body heals. But yes, excess of sleep is also not so good, and less sleep is also not so good. So a normal person should sleep at least 6 to 8 hours of sleeping. It is totally normal. If you are doing yoga and these yoga practices and Kriya yoga, then 6 hours sleep is enough. But if you are not doing any yoga, just exercise you are doing, you can sleep for 8 hours. Beyond 8 hours, you need not to sleep. Because for example, if you are getting up for your yoga practices at 4 o'clock, then you need to sleep by 9 or even 8:30, so that your sleep cycle will go proper. Then you can get up at 4 o'clock. So this way in Ayurveda, a lot of importance has been given to have proper sleep, because sleep is extremely important for the rejuvenation of the body. And you must have seen people like who are just sleeping very less because of certain reasons, they age very quickly. So it is very important that you need to have proper sleep. And if you have any problem regarding sleep like insomnia or difficulty or disturbance in sleep, we also have created some video regarding sleep, so you can click on this link and you can make your sleep better by watching this video. And still, if you have problems regarding sleep, then there is always option of consultation, Ayurveda consultations online. You can always book consultation with us. So you please write down to us, we will guide you how you can do it. So this is one way of dealing with health or Ayurveda or body issues. So it is very important. In addition to that, figure out your body type. What is your body type? Which dosha you belong to? Whether you are more Vata body type or Pitta body type or Kapha body type. Accordingly, you can decide your diet. There is a link below regarding how to know your dosha type, how to know your body type. You can you can write answers to those questions and we will let you know what is your body type. So it's a very simple way to do it. After knowing your body type, there is another kind of videos we have prepared like Vata body type, Kapha body type and Pitta body type. What kind of foods you should eat, what are the do's and don'ts that you need to do. So things will become very simple if you watch those videos rather than I repeat each and everything in this video, because here I am more focusing on aging process. In addition to that, to avoid aging, you need to do detox properly. It is very important that you do regular cleansing of your body. How you can do regular cleansing of your body? You need to add fruits to your diet. And if you want to know which fruit will suit more your body type or personality, so we have created a lot of video regarding fruits and how to eat those specific fruits. So you can watch those videos and make use of them. In Ayurveda, it is highly recommended that after certain age of 70 years, you need not to have very heavy meals. You try to have more and more light meals like excessive meat diets 3 times, 4 times a day. So you please try to avoid these things because they are not so good for health. In Ayurveda, there is a concept of rasayanas that is specially for rejuvenation, specifically for old age. But these rasayanas suits from person to person. So regarding that, you need to take personal Ayurveda consultation, because one rasayana is not rasayana is some kind of herb tonics. That is not some universal for everyone, like you all take this. Things are not like that. You need to go through proper diagnosis and proper consultation from a qualified Ayurveda doctor who is authorized to give those rasayanas. Only from that doctor you need to take it. So I am mentioning the term doctor means who has this bachelor in Ayurveda medicine and surgery degree, and that's to register with Government of India. So that is very important before choosing any Ayurveda doctor, because I am not talking about practitioner, like I am talking about doctor. It's very important. Because only certain people are allowed to give these rasayanas, not everybody can do, because otherwise what's the point that these rasayanas will not work, because there will be no proper diagnosis. So in short, we can combat aging, we can make our aging process healthy, happy, and we should not have any fear about aging. If we try to live our life consciously, we will not have any issues with aging. Definitely certain once the stage will come, the body will become weak, but we should go for natural aging, not untimely aging. And that's why a lot of importance has been given in Ayurveda to adopt Ayurveda in your life, yoga in your life, and meditation in your life. So these are the very natural and free things which you can do in your life, in your day-to-day life, make them a part of life and make your life healthy, wealthy and long. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching me. And if you have any question regarding aging or this regarding this video, you please write down to us. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. In addition to that, if you like my videos, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. I will be so grateful to you to spread this health with me to all. Thank you so much. With this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care and don't forget to share. Bye.